tilapia is going. And we are back at it. What is up, YouTube? Whew! As you can see, we are officially...
It's 12.
One day out. I'm just kidding. It's 12, but the person behind the camera didn't want to update it today for some reason.
Went to breakfast.
Yeah, it's all good. But yes, guys, 12 days out. Today is Monday, May 12th. We actually fly out on Wednesday next week, so we fly out in 9 days. Man, it is crazy. It is going by so quick. Just a little update. Condiments, everything is pulled. Artificial sweeteners, diet sodas, Mios, all that type of stuff. It's all pulled as of yesterday. And yeah, this is where it really starts to get real. Although food does taste better, with condiments, it's just about managing every possible variable. And a lot of these condiments, although they may be 0 calories or 5 calories, they do have sodium, they have artificial sweeteners, all variables that we just don't need, all extra variables that we don't need right now, even though we're ready. So those are cut. So it's just one less thing we got to worry about variable wise. A lot of my meals, I've been doing white fish. I could do chicken or 99.1. The macros are pretty much the same. But I've just been loving how white fish sits in my stomach. Just been frying it on the pan, like as you can see. It's very juicy. Everything sits very well. So today, we're hitting hamstrings, touching up back, and then also hitting biceps as well. Predominantly a hamstring and back day, touching up bis at the end. But this is really exciting because I only have one leg day left, and that's going to be on Sunday, so 6 days from now. And so this is really like the real last hamstring focused day. Obviously we'll touch up hamstrings on our leg day, but this is the last true day where we're going in like, hey, we're going to hit hammies. Just hammies and then some back. So best believe we're going to push the limits for sure. Energy levels, yeah, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. Even though I'm eating a lot of food, cardio is still only at 35 minutes. Just being this low body fat for this amount of time, multiple weeks in a row, just finding enough energy to even exist and walk around and communicate is hard enough. So, but just getting through every day, every little meal by meal, workout by workout, and today's gonna be good because Tiana's got the day off. We went out to breakfast with my mom for Mother's Day yesterday. Well, Mother's Day was yesterday, but we went out this morning. And right now I'm sipping on some coffee and something really exciting. Yeah, coffee midday. Trying to give me a little bit of a pick-me-up before we train. But I'll show you guys. This actually just came in the mail right now. My raw order. So, got some proteins in here. Obviously excited. We got the Cinnamon Crunch cereal here. Up here. Got the Cinnamon Crunch cereal. Always been one of my go-tos. Haven't actually ran this one in a while. New label though. Vanilla oatmeal cookie. Love throwing that in the oats. Then we got chocolate peanut butter, which I absolutely love. And then this just came in. It's not a new flavor, but this is the Essential Pre. I've been using the grape Essential Pre, and I think the grape is the best flavor, but there's so many flavors. I'm like, if the grape is this good, I gotta try some of the other ones. So this is strawberry kiwi. I'm gonna crack this open and use this for our training session today. Got the Replenish, but we actually cut this out. Although it's only electrolytes, this has 1,000 milligrams of sodium, so that's something we had to cut out. But I also got in some pump 2. So the pre-workout stack for today is going to be Essential Pre and Pump 2, and also my 10 grams of creatine. So yeah, guys, you know, the pump's going to be amazing today. But I'm just going to go ahead and finish off this meal, cook it, finish off this coffee, slam about a half scoop with that Essential Pre. Don't want to be too overly stimmed out, so just a half scoop works for me. And then we'll be off to go train some hammies and back and buys. All right, so we'll see you at the gym. And I don't know, I think I'm going to stay covered up for today. If you guys want to see a physique update, you're going to have to go to the Instagram page. So we'll see what's up. Or I don't know, depends how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll throw in a little physique clip. We'll see, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys at the gym. There's the intro for today. So right now, just a single leg lying hamstring curl. Really just isolating, squeezing as hard as we can each individual hamstring. You know, these last couple workouts were really focused on just squeezing, carving out all the detail, all the lines, making sure contractions are 100% on every muscle. And this is also cool because it kind of forces you to go light. You can't go super heavy with one leg. So I don't know how many I got there. I think 10 to 12. Kind of just going based off feel at this point. But really, really good contraction. Really, really good pump already. One working set in. Now my job is to match it. Identical contraction, squeeze, everything on the right side. So we'll do one more here on my right side, and that'll be it for this. Just one working set each leg, and then we'll move on.
Hardest part of the workout right here. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Nice. Come on. Dead.
One good working set here on the seated hamstring curl. I'm honestly really tempted to do one more. Just because the contraction is so good, you know, everything feels good, stretch, squeeze, contraction. The pump is actually really good too. But you know, like always, just gotta be mindful. We still gotta do hip thrusts, some more glute, back, buys, pose, like so. There's a whole lot to be done still. And you know, we're clearly just running on fumes at this point. So yeah, that's how I'd be it for hamstrings. And it's kind of sad. This might be my last working set of seated hamstring curl of this prep. Well, for this show at least. So
yeah, just for
pretty crazy, man. So one done here, and we'll move on to heavy hip thrust.
Let's go. Come on. Good. Come on. Yes, let's go. Come on. Come on. Nice.
That shit felt good. Literally, every single rep at the top, I'm just thinking of like squeezing the glutes, like in the quarter turn, how you squeeze the glutes and push those hips forward. Every single rep at the top when I'm squeezing, I'm just thinking of those glutes contracting. Thinking of like when you do a back double bicep, you lock the hamstrings, the glutes in, you drive those hips forward and squeeze those glutes. That's the exact thing I'm thinking of during that set. So glutes are nice and pumped right now. And there's our one working set here. So we'll move on. I want to isolate the glutes a little bit more. Probably do abductors. Really focus on that squeeze, carving in that detail.
She don't never cheat, but she gon' let me hit the pussy up, both hands on the head. Shit so good, like so cockstraw, baby, come sit. Don't push me out, cause I'm going all in. OMG, OLD, train. I knew she was a flip, so I make her head spin. Head doctor, nurse, baby, let that sit. Never pretend to give you more balls than no. Shake that ass like it's
Nice.
Drop that ass like it's something. Niggas in the club, niggas throwing money. My niggas throwing money. Bitch, I know you want it, got a bad bitch. Just bustin' on my dick, bustin' on my dick, bustin' on my dick. Got a bad ass bitch, just bustin' on my dick, bustin' on my dick, bustin' on my dick.
Oh my God. Fire, man. That shit. Ooh. What we did there is just, this abductor machine is really cool because it's got handles in the front and it kind of allows you to move freely. So we did 10 reps sitting back in the seat traditional, and then it gets a little bit easier when you lean forward, kind of hits a different angle of the glute, and then we did an additional 10 on that one. So by the time that second 10 was done, oh my God, my glutes are so pumped. Getting blood into the glutes, guys, carving out that detail. That's what we want, especially this last week and a half. Don't want the glutes to be all sore and stuff, but the contractions that we're getting, the detail we're carving, every rep we're just thinking about contracting the glutes as if we were on stage hitting poses. So that's 2 working sets there. I did one before this one. And that's gonna conclude it for the hamstring and glute portion, and we're gonna move on to back and bis now. So now transitioning into back, this is something I've been doing the last probably 6 to 8 months or so, and I think it's really changed my development as far as my mid-back, mid-trap area. It's always been lacking, and I think that's more of just a connection issue and kind of like a form issue, and actually retracting the scapula, squeezing the shoulder blades together versus just, moving my arm from point A to point B. There's definitely a difference. So what I've been doing is I've been isolating my mid-back in the form of a reverse fly. So obviously this is going to be rear delt, but how I target it is I try to squeeze my shoulder blades together, like really emphasize it, to where I get blood and I almost pre-exhaust my mid-back and my mid-traps. And then we jump into our back movements. And then by the time we jump into our heavy rows, pull downs, that mid-back is already filled with blood, that connection is already there. And I think that's helped me ultimately grow my mid-back a ton. So just one working set here. Think of it as an activation exercise. Now we move on to our heavy rows and pull downs. But yeah, that mid back is nice and pumped. So if you guys have a hard time kind of connecting with that mid back, mid traps, definitely give that a try. All right, so next movement is this Panada circular pull down, which I really like. Pin loaded, so it's really smooth as it is. But as you guys can see, the handles, they come up and then it's circular. So when you come down, it kind of is like this motion. So it's gonna force you to drive your elbows in and really squeeze those lats. So just going a pronated grip here and just getting a good amount of blood into the lats, keeping constant tension, keeping the tempo nice and slow. And this will be our one working set here. So working in that higher rep range, 12 to 15 too. Focus on squeezing the lats as if I'm doing like a back double. Okay, there's one working there. Already got a good amount of blood into the lat. So now I'm gonna move on to a T-bar row. If it's open, I want to do one lower lat emphasized movement and one upper back movement. Then we'll move on to some buys. So yeah, guys, this is going to be our upper back bias movement. This is actually the Panada circular row. We just came from the circular pull down. This is a circular row. So similar thing with the handles. The handles kind of come in a circular motion, and we kind of drop the seat down a little bit. Pronated grip here as well, and we're just focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together, squeezing that upper back, and really getting good contractions here. So same thing as everything, we're just thinking carved detail.
Good. Come on.
There's the one working set there. Now we got one more movement for low lat. Probably be a T-bar. And then we just got to touch up the biceps and we are done. We're at the home stretch here. So just got to finish strong. Okay. Yeah, there we go. One working set for the low lats on the T-bar. Now move on to some biceps. Let's do it.
Come on.
So this is one of my favorite bicep movements ever. This and preacher curl. But this, pretty much, we're grabbing on the inside of the handle and we're squeezing as hard as we can. And then the next movement, we're gonna grip on the outside and do the same thing. So we got one movement where we're hitting close, like this, and then the next movement, we're gonna be hitting here. That way we're hitting both sides. We're hitting the outer head of the bicep, which is important in those back poses, and then also we're hitting the front pose with the other grip, which is gonna be very important in, like I say, a front double bicep. So just targeting both heads of the bicep, and we're almost done, almost done. And we'll do this arm. Okay, as you can see, toast. I think I got like four or five reps only. So we ended up doing 2 working sets right there. We just didn't film the first one, but guys, that is a wrap. That is a wrap on hamstrings, glutes, back, bis. I know that's a lot of volume, but that's another reason why we're just doing 1 working set and calling it. We already been here like an hour and a half, and we're still gonna go run through some rounds of posing. So overall, damn good workout. 12 days out, Can't ask for much more than that. So we're gonna go upstairs and take a look. I may or may not throw a clip in for you guys. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, gotta go crank out this posing. So we'll see you in a little bit.
How did that pre-workout feel?
Pre-workout was good.
New flavor?
New flavor was good, but I only had a short burst of energy there for about 10 minutes and then started to be just zombie mode. Sometimes I just feel like literally just The Walking Dead, just in the gym. Just zombie mode in the gym. And just got to get shit done. That's all it is. But overall, damn good workout. I'll take it. I will take it.
Not bad.
And just for you guys, we threw a couple little posing clips in there. So, but honestly, guys, I don't know when the next time we're gonna film is. Tiana works this whole next week. She is off on Saturday, but Saturday's my last rest day. So maybe we'll film something like a day in the life or something like that, but it might just be our last YouTube video until we take off. I mean, we leave on Wednesday next week. Oh, this is really bright.
It's been bright.
Oh, well, I could probably fix it. But yeah, guys, so if it is, just know the show day content, vlogs, 1 day out video, 2 days out video, all that is gonna be fire. If you guys have not subscribed, please do, because you guys won't want to miss it. We're gonna film it all just on our own. I'm gonna upload and edit all the videos from my iPhone. So yeah, guys, it'll be dope. But if I don't see you guys until we take off, then you know, wish me luck. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Appreciate you guys getting to know me on this journey. Year 2 as a pro. You know, we're gunning for that Olympia qualification, but you know, so is everybody. And ultimately, we just want to bring an improved package, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. And we'll see what the judges think. So it's gonna be fun. It's got a couple more days to get through and enjoy. But until then, time to keep pushing and keep getting shit done. So that wraps up today. 12 days out. We'll be seeing you guys. Stay tuned on the Instagram, and we'll be back. Andy P Bodybuilding out.